Hello YouTube, welcome to episode 2 of Storyteller Plays Hollow Knight. If you missed it in the last episode, I sung All-Star by Smash Mouth. Very little else happened. That is the worthwhile thing to know. If you didn't watch episode 1, what are you doing here? Go watch me sing poorly. For those of you who did watch episode 1, you do know that now is the point where I don't know what I'm doing anymore, because I've done episode 1 before. Due to my own stupidity, I had to re-record it, but that's neither here nor there. My stupidity is going to come into play a couple times here. Also, don't want to spoil anything, but do not Google that pill bug in there. A, you might find something weird. The internet's just kind of like that. And B, there are very few happy endings in games like this. For, well, anyone. Spoiler alert. Anyway, I did this in the last episode, I just didn't collect that geo vein up there past this mosquito. I know what you're thinking, Storyteller, isn't Geo Vein the leader of Team Rocket? Yes, but it's also these little rocks, or the deposits of these rocks. And Geo, which is probably the corpses of like prehistoric shellfish or something, whoops, is this game's currency, kind of like salt or souls. Except Salt and Sanctuary also had an actual monetary currency on top of Salt, but that's neither here nor there. That was just them mixing things up. Let's see. There is so much to explore. If I keep each of these episodes about 15 minutes long, this is going to be a 200-episode series. Whoops. My logic for keeping the episodes shorter and more plentiful rather than longer and, you know, in the fewer, is because I feel like most people don't watch my videos because they're between 30 and 45 minutes long. And, like, I edit them, so don't get me wrong, I understand not wanting to sit through me for that long. Caterpillars, found them. Woo! I actually don't know if I want to be paid right now, because if I die and lose my geo, I'm kinda screwed. He did pay me twice, though, so I think I get paid for every caterpillar rather than at random intervals. But there's a chance that could change. And also, now that I'm wealthy, I should avoid death. I mean, I should avoid death anyway, but having something to lose is definitely incentive to not die. It's why people with nothing to lose make the best revenge plots. Because it's like, oh, if I fail, what are you going to do? Kill me? That's about all you have left to take. Anyway. I'm not entirely sure what to commentate about. I'm finally recording, and, like, nothing's coming to me. I guess I could talk about the game. No, I wanted to go up there. Ow. So let me just fall as far down as I possibly can away from where I wanted to be. Let's heal up. So I don't remember the game too well, but in about 9 hours, I managed to make it to this one kingdom where it rained a lot. Which people who have played the game and made it far know that that's not too far into the game. Although I think the game's pretty open-ended, so it could be, for all we know. Not open-ended, but like it branches. Inspect. The Pilgrim's Way, travelers of Hollownest, descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. I don't think there's any reason why I can't go this way at this point in time. Oh no, that guy's a pretty good reason. I think I could... no, I can't kill him without the ability to shoot magic. Or can I? I'm gonna say no. I could risk, you know, dying to try. Ow. Fine, I don't need your stupid geo anyway. I don't know how much grinding I would consider doing off-camera for this game. Because, like, yeah, you need a lot of geo for a lot of things, but I don't know if it's as important as in Salt and Sanctuary with the leveling system. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I've a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work thus far? Yes. A 30? I can now hold left bumper to look at the map. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell you some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back up to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always excited to see me. Like how adorable little Ghost is looking at that map down there. So I don't know if the guy I ignored in episode 1's dialogue is going to change, whoops, because of my decision to not go back up there yet. But there's a reason I didn't. It's because down here, let me get this, Geo, you can unlock with a fast travel system, whoops. And then beyond that, I don't really know what my game plan is. I need to unlock a projectile spell for sure, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get past that weird mole creature. Oh, what's this? Hello. I'm going to go back down there, because I'm pretty sure that this room is a boss fight, or mini-boss fight rather, and I don't want to skip it, even though that seems to be an option. Yeah, that shortcut seems to just take you all the way around. Yeah, so bosses are all pretty unique in this game. This is a mini-boss, so it's not going to be the most complicated thing. Like, they didn't have too many moves, they just kind of spat at you. Which is, you know, rude. What if I could have used, yeah, so that fall would have brought me back down here, which would just skip that mini-boss fight. Oh, this is not what I'm looking for at all. Cool, cool, this heals you up. And there's a bench here. So I can equip this thing I never actually equipped, which increases my strength when I'm close to death, which I'm guessing is just attack damage. But I'm probably going to die a lot, so it's not useless. Oh, I can just fight these guys again. But also from the looks of it, that shortcut wouldn't have skipped the boss fight, because what I'm looking for is down here. Ah, these big worm things. You can use that trick that I used in episode 1 to get across the spikes, where you swing downwards to reach some pretty cool places using these worms. Not here from the looks of it, but like in general. However, I'm bad at this game, so don't expect me to be doing too many cool things. I'm excited for the DLC. I own the DLC, all of it even, but I've never played it. I've also not spoiled it for myself, like I have the main story of this game. You know, story as it is. Really the point is to experience. I could just recap everything now, but it wouldn't do it justice. Come on, mosquito things. I've noticed I called them mosquitoes just because they're small winged insects, but they've got mandibles rather than like a sucky mosquito straw, making them not mosquitoes. I will call them mosquitoes because I should quit calling them mosquitoes. Okay, am I lost again? Because I was pretty sure I knew where I was. Nope, I'm not lost. I also don't know where I'm at. But both of those things can somehow be true at the same time. Whoop. I do expect this series to be mostly me either overestimating my ability to jump or failing spectacularly at a jump that I should be able to make because I just don't push far enough either left or right. The geography in this game is a bit of a... It's a bit weird. But this is what I came in here for. Because I can heal up at this bench. And I can come over to this toll thing. A toll machine with a symbol of a stag. Would you like to insert Geo? And for only 50 Geo, I unlock the fast travel system. Also, those toll things aren't always going to unlock stags. Sometimes they unlock benches, which is rude. It reminds me of those anti-homeless measures. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Let's head back to Dirtmouth and see if that old dude has any unique in dialogue for us. I know for sure that if I went back before activating the stagways, that he would say he wasn't entirely sure if somebody did pass him, because I didn't stop to talk, you know, like a jerk. But now that there's actually people in this town, and I've unlocked the stagways, let's see what he has to say. Oh, you're back! You walked straight past me and descended down into the ruins without even saying hello. I thought maybe I'd seen a ghost. The mind sometimes plays tricks on you when you spend a lot of time alone. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, I did jump down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such a great thing, aren't such great things after all. What a pessimist. I never thought I'd see such a thing. The Stag Station has opened. That building lay silent since before even my time. Oh, I've heard the tales of the glorious lines, a web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Though, not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. Did you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dare the journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray, said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. A young couple's just recently taken up a residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given they're all empty, but they liked the looks of that one. The way she has to bend just to get through the door, I wouldn't put up with it myself. Speaking of which, let's go say hello to the cartographer's wife. Hello there, Iselda. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now, let's see, what here we have to sell. Wow, can I English? The answer is no. I cannot English. I don't know if I want to buy the Wayward Compass. I mean, it's useful, sure, but it takes up a valuable charm slot. Let's see here. Bench pin. This definitely doesn't hurt to have. And can I afford any of the other pins? A cocoon pin. Have you seen those beautiful blue cocoons? I made these pins so you can keep track of them. Oh, it's those health things. Vendor pins. Mark shopkeepers or any other interesting bugs you might find on your travels. I don't know what these are for, but I'm going to get the vendor pin, actually. Watch me regret not getting those other ones. But, you know, I can just save up money. I was about to walk all the way down over to the well again, even though I just unlocked the stagways. This is what I mean when I say I'm stupid. That and I'm just stupid in general, so... Let's go back to the Forgotten Crossroads, my dude. I wonder, is there a second seat on there to be believable? Like, oh, of course they'd have more than one chair on the subway system? Or eventually is there going to be another bug on one of those? Like, do I ever get a travel buddy? I don't think they could code a friendly companion. I mean, not that I don't trust their ability to do so, but the game is extremely complex on its own. Oh, look at that, 15 minutes. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and farewell.